What is up, YouTube guys? Jericho426 coming at you with another Marvel Contest of Champions video, and today, guys, we are going to be discussing a great champion option for this new trial of the Invincible Side Quest. Guys, I have no idea how the pacing of this side quest works. It seems like I'm going to be done at the end of the week. They just keep on throwing a whole bunch of sling rings at me, and I just keep going ham on champions. So, I don't know, guys, but hopefully this will help you if you are having some problems with this specific side quest. Now, let's talk about the crazy nodes that are on this one. The first one is shockingly brilliant. Any champion inflicted with a shock debuff lands guaranteed critical hits for the duration of the shock debuff. Not such a big deal, especially if you can bring in a shock immune champion, which is somebody that we have in mind. At the same time, we have Whittle Down. Now, with Whittle Down, the defender takes 60% less damage while no debuffs are applied to them. And when you apply a debuff, this goes down by 20% all the way down to 0. So it's going to take at least 3 debuffs on the opponent before you can start doing 100% damage to them. And these can be debuffs of the same type. Now, on the opposite side of this is you have Pumping Iron. In Pumping Iron, you have to have buffs, I should say, at least 3 buffs on your champion to do 100% damage to the opponent. So if you put Whittle Down and Pumping Iron together, if you have no buffs and no debuffs, that's 120% less damage you're doing, which means you're not doing anything. So, and I'll tell you what, it really does feel like even when you get one of these, it feels like you're doing a whole lot less damage. It feels a lot more than 60%. But, so you got to have a champion that has a whole lot of buffs and a whole lot of debuffs. So there's not a whole lot of champions, in my opinion, that really fill that whole category. The last one is Shock Tether. If either champion does not make contact within 6 seconds, then both champions get a shock debuff applied to them. So taking all these things in mind, we want somebody who's shock immune, we want somebody who can put a whole lot of debuffs, and someone who can put a whole lot of buffs on themselves. A great option, as you can see here, is Scorpion. Now, I know that he's very new and not a lot of people have Scorpion, but I just wanted to highlight some gameplay. So the way Scorpion works is if you hold his heavy attack and charge it up, you're going to then apply torment charge or torment debuffs to the opponent. So automatically you can see I've already got all my debuffs on the opponent that I need. At the same time, his medium attacks apply sting debuffs. Now, I also brought in Spider Ham because it gives your light attacks a chance to apply sting debuffs as well. So we're going to keep the debuffs on the opponent really easy. Now, the way to gain buffs, I'm not actually doing it here. I'm actually going through a normal damage rotation with Scorpion just to see what it would look like. Again, he's getting that 60% less damage from the Pumping Iron. But for some reason, I just felt like being silly and going through a normal rotation with Scorpion. So to gain the buffs on Scorpion, though, what you really have to do is you have to go for your Special 3, which we will do here in just a minute. With the Special 3, you will place special torment charges on the opponent. When this happens, anytime you hold your heavy attack, you will actually gain Fury buffs on Scorpion, and they gain pretty quickly. So, we're going to go ahead. You can see we haven't done our Special 3 part of the rotation yet. We've just done the normal damage rotation, and we're down at 50%. So this is actually not too bad, even with the Pumping Iron node active. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to build up to our Special 3. The hard part of playing Scorpion is the best way to play him is to intercept with his special attacks while you're holding a heavy. So we're going to go ahead and stun. We're going to get spacing. We're going to hold, wait for the charge. He was starting to come in a little bit. Go ahead and throw our Special 3 attack. Now, after this, he's going to be stunned, giving us an opportunity to hold and charge our heavy attack, strike the opponent, and then gain those Fury charges. So you can see we've got a ton of debuffs. We're going to hold. Right before the stun ends, we throw it, and now we've got 5-6 Fury charges on Scorpion, and now we can just do normal damage. He is a fantastic option for this fight. Now, I know some people might argue that maybe Hyperion would be a better champion. He's going to be a lot more easily accessible. I'm sure a lot more people have him, but he doesn't have a shock immunity. So with Scorpion, while he's using his poison stings, he is shock immune. Now, if we were to use a different sting, if we use the shock sting, he wouldn't be shock immune. So you definitely don't want to do that. You just want to use your poison stings or your rupture stings in this case. So guys, again, Scorpion, fantastic champion. I let this gameplay, I kind of do the same damage rotation in this one. In the final fight against Captain America Infinity War, he's a little bit trickier because he has that glancing effect on him, and so you don't always place as many debuffs as you want. Still, Scorpion can land a lot of them. But I do go through the Special 3 rotation, and you'll see that fight goes a little bit quicker in some cases than these original 2. I just wanted to show the damage rotation off for Scorpion. So, guys, I'm not going to sit here and talk through the last 2 of these. I'm just going to let the gameplay play out and speak for itself. But I hope this helped if you are having trouble with this side quest. It was a little bit annoying if you don't have the right champions. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and as always, I will catch you on the flip side.